Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Oh, right back up in that afternoon drive for the people who watch this thing live. How y'all doing? I wasn't going to cuss right off the top.
We can.
I've cussed a lot less lately. I don't know if you've picked up.
We both have.
I know you have.
I'm making a concerted effort.
I am too. I'm 51 now. I gotta, and as I'm getting ready to annihilate a guy later here on the show.
Now we're in a rant and it's natural and it's organic. Cool.
Sure. Right.
But when you end the show saying, "Oh, there's a lot of S-ing and F-ing," you know how we do here at the Bouquet, man.
Well, and see, I'm going to get on that today. That's going to be part of what I do today. So if y'all don't like old men in their 50s yelling about dumbass people in their 20s, then this won't be the show for you. Because I'm here I'm Daddy Mike's in the house tonight. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Welcome. If you're watching this thing live, thank you for tuning in. If you're just getting out of work or whatever the heck you do at 5 o'clock in Texas on a regular weekday, it is in the building. It is show 502 already under our watch from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios. We are not at Pub Sports Radio. We are not at Soap. We're in our respected dwellings where we take care of our families and our ladies. And we're working out of the house because why the hell not? It is in the building. You can jump in here and join us. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. If you want to leave us a tip before you walk out the door, feel free to do so via the super chat. We love all the chat. We get to as much as we can. And those of you that decide to jump into the super chat and leave us $1 or 10, we love you hard for that, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that business. It keeps two old middle-aged guys that like to rant about young dudes doing dumb things in public, keeps us employed. So welcome in here. How we doing?
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. No complaints. Went
for a quick 1 mile walk just now. Just a little brisk one, a little 1 miler.
Get them endorphins flowing.
Yeah, a little old man power walk.
Open up your brain.
Yeah.
Therapy. That's therapy. That's old man therapy.
Yes, absolutely. Took a nap. So I worked out of the house today most of the day. So I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, took 2 naps today. 2. Now, one was only like 15 minutes, little cat nap. Look, you know how we can do. We can just our head just kind of nods.
Yeah, we hit that age where I can fall asleep anywhere.
Same.
Anywhere.
But it works. And as soon as my head snaps back up, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to go on a 1 mile walk now. Right. Yeah. So I got my caffeine. I got 2 naps in today. I got my walk.
Oh, you feeling good.
Oh, we're cool. We're cool people.
Yeah. I love it.
Man. And I woke up from my nap, and as I decided to go walk around my hood, little quick 1 miler, and I popped my phone open while I'm out there walking along, and I see that my guy Jeremy Sochan is no longer a San Antonio Spur. The Spurs have released him today. Got me all up in the fields, man.
There's got to be a market. There's got to be a market, Mike. The trade deadline just passed.
They tried.
You let him walk for nothing? That means everybody you called was like, who? Did you say Stephon? Did you say Dylan Harper? I thought you said Jeremy Sochan, but
okay, don't be mean to him. Okay, here you are getting all mean.
Calling me. I know you're not calling me about Jeremy Sochan. This is a joke, right? Is it April Fool's Day?
Getting all mean. Okay, is it possible that no one wanted to trade for him because they knew the Spurs would just release him anyway? And now you don't have to give up players or picks. You could just bring him in as a free agent. Is it possible that that's I'm not saying there was a big trade market for this kid. And I'm not saying that there ever could have been because he's not played a lick all season and teams are not really sure what they're getting. But whatever happened last week at the deadline, they weren't able to get nothing done. So today, and I think they love the kid. But as soon as your boy, Carter Bryant, got drafted, Jeremy's days in San Antonio were numbered.
See, I didn't know if his days were numbered, speaking of Sochan, which clearly they were, or Keldon. But Keldon was like, okay, let me figure out something else to do. And he's made himself the leader of this team. But this also screams to me, and we will never know because the Spurs do business like families do business. My mom's favorite saying when we were growing up, some shit would go down in the house, whatever it may be. And, after all the smoke clears, mom sit me and my sister down and say what goes on in this house stays in this house. And that's the way the Spurs operate. So I have no problem with it. But the way this went down and the way he wasn't playing, to me, screams like some shit went on behind closed doors. Some things were said that both sides couldn't come back from.
Maybe.
I think it got a little personal. And I'm sure Jeremy was highly upset. Like, hey, what are y'all doing with me? And I'm sure he said some things. They said some things. Well, we'll just sit your ass down and just trade your ass. Oh, by the way, nobody wanted you, so we'll let you go. To me, this is more than just a regular business transaction. This is me speculating, obviously. I have no proof, and I'll never know because that's how the Spurs do things. But this is weird.
Yeah, it sucks. He really wants to go somewhere because he's
play. He wants to play.
Let's play ball. I don't think he cares if he goes to Charlotte or New Orleans. He wants to go somewhere where he's got a role and can play and get that second contract, because the way he's going, he's going to wind up having to go back to Europe because he was never going to play here. They've got too many little jitterbug guards that we talk about all the time, whether that's whatever. They got 5-point guards. They don't really have a power forward unless they play Cornet with Wemby at the same time. They don't have a big wing, which does worry me. But as you've noticed, Mitch has been playing Carter Bryant here and there all season long. Early in the season, Carter started getting like legit minutes, not bullshit throwaway minutes, legit minutes. And there for a while, he struggled a little bit, but Mitch kept running him out there. I think slowly but surely he's finally earning a little bit of respect from the referees, because I bitched about this 3 weeks ago. Carter Bryant could barely get on the floor and whistle. He couldn't do anything without a foul. It's like, geez, there's zero respect for this kid. But in the last couple of weeks, that's kind of died down some. And now he's going to be in the dunk contest this weekend. Carter Bryant's watch out for him. That might be the guy that I've been saying, he's such a kid. They're so young. He brings something different to the table on that court that Fox.
Well, he can shoot.
And he can shoot the ball.
Once Carter figures it out and the game slows down and tempo and change of pace, stuff that Dylan Harper got right away, whatever. Everybody learns at a different pace. See Sam Darnold. But to me, and this goes back to Mitch, it's a kind of old school. Mitch is young, but Mitch is an old school. And I say that because you got to really, unless you're Dylan Harper or Wemby, you gotta prove that you deserve to get on the floor. You know what I mean? You got to prove it. And we saw that last year with Steph Castle. Steph Castle almost missed out on Rookie of the Year because of Mitch Johnson. Mitch just wouldn't play him. Mitch was snatching him in out of the lineup, messing with his confidence. He had to prove himself. And then everybody got hurt, and he had to play Steph. And then we were like, oh, shit, Steph's the real deal. So that's what I see kind of happening with Carter Bryant, to bring your point, full circle. Yeah. I feel like Mitch is like Phil and Pop. Like, hey, I came up under guys that we didn't play rookies unless I just absolutely had no choice. And they just proved to me they had to be on the floor.
It's funny. So a couple of weeks ago, I remember Wemby and Keldon shaved their head, and they acted like it was no big deal. I think that was that they had a bad loss, and they decided, F it, we're shaving our heads. And just kind of a symbolic restart.
Right.
Sure, did y'all notice last night in LA that Carter has now he cornrowed his hair. I think he looks like a badass. He looked like a 15-year-old boy with his regular haircut. He looks like a mid-90s badass out there with those cornrows. Like, and his defense has been good. His defense has been great from day one, but that offense has come around. He's making shots.
It's all confidence, man. A lot of these guys, I know we can call guys scrubs or whatever, but when a coach believes in you and you're not looking over your shoulder, a lot more of these guys could actually play in this league and make big money in this league if they weren't looking over their shoulders. And I think we're slowly getting to that point with Carter Bryant. But yeah, absolutely. Carter Bryant made a couple guys expendable. Keldon found which way to go. I'm going to play defense. I'm going to rebound. I'm going to be a leader. Jeremy, it didn't work out for him. And you talked about this last year a lot, Mike. You didn't like how they did him playing the point guard. It kind of got him out of whack and out of rhythm. I don't know. There's a lot that's going on with Jeremy Sochan. First of all, it's not his fault they took him number 9. At best, he's 25th to 30th. He should have never been taken 9th overall. Okay, that's not his fault. And then next thing you know, we're holding him to a top 10 pick standards. And just because the Spurs picked him there doesn't mean that's the standards that he should have been held to. So a lot of this, there's blame on both sides, Mike. This ain't all on Jeremy's just inability to be an NBA basketball player.
For sure. And I love the kid. I think he's got dog in him. I think he can be, as he gets older, if someone will give him playing time, he could be kind of a Boris Diaw type dude. You know, obviously he's got to get his shot going consistently. He hadn't played in 2 years, so it's hard. And I hope he catches on somewhere, and I hope he has a nice long career. You know, I could see him going to somewhere in the West who's already I could see him helping somebody in postseason games.
You're hard. You're old school. You're hard on young guys. Not hard on young guys, but you're from the school like, show me. What is it about Sochan that you like so much? Because you speak very highly of him. And I'm not knocking it. No, I'm just getting clarification from you. I'm not knocking it.
You know, he's never been scared. He's never been tentative since the day he walked in the door. His body language to me was just always okay. I know you love this phrase. He just looked like a Spur to me in how he played. He was selfless on the court. He did whatever they asked him, including set his career back by playing point guard, which that was a ridiculous decision by Mitch or Pop or whoever. That was a mistake. He's kept a good attitude through it. Now, maybe we don't know about closed doors, but he hasn't bitched in public like a lot of kids his age would do, crying on TikTok or whatever. He's a grown up. He's a grown ass man. I just see a maturity level in him. He's almost like a less crazy because he's quirky with the hair and everything. He's got a little Dennis Rodman in him, and it's a little Rodman throwback. Right. If you want to have a comparison, I think as he gets older, I think once he fits in, he finds the right club. He'll get a second contract and wind up having an okay career. He's tough. That's my answer.
The guy I'm gonna talk about done a good job, so I'm not gonna knock him, but I think we can give him a moving violation in Brian Wright. Let's talk about Brian Wright because again, for me, this is my opinion. This is not Mike's opinion. It's not Bookie's opinion. I'm not giving him credit for Wemby, Harper, and Castle. To me, those are layups. But when I look everywhere else, it's cool. But again, I think he's done a good job. I think he's done a good job of assembling a team that can be molded into what Wemby needs to get to a title. We'll get to Wemby last night and what that means. But this is Brian Wright's number 9 pick. Or is it Pops? I don't know. Y'all tell me, but
I don't know.
This is on Brian Wright, right? I mean, you took a guy 9th overall that you just let walk. That's not on Sochan. That's on Brian Wright.
Well, and maybe they reached on him. That he got drafted where he was ranked. He was ranked 7 to 10 in that draft.
Okay,
I remember.
Cool. I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't even kind of like Carter Bryant at Arizona last year. I don't even think Sochan played a ton at Baylor. He just had all this ability. He was just so young, and he'd come from overseas, and so he was kind of hidden in Waco for Scott Drew. But most draft gurus, whatever you want to make of that, they had him somewhere 7 to 11. You know, so he was taken where he should have been taken. But since when did the Spurs give a shit about what the Mel Kipers of basketball drafts care about? You know, so I think it's fair to criticize the Spurs for that decision, but I would defend them because sometimes you can make up for a mistake, you know, by making a whole bunch of amazing, you know, decisions afterward. What I'm saying is they've been so good at bringing in personnel that it made him expendable. It's kind of like the Dodgers. I'm not saying we're the Dodgers.
I like that. I like that spin.
We got 3 solid outfielders. We got a kid who's making his way out in left field, but we're the Dodgers, and we know what we're doing, and we just drafted another Willie Mays. So sorry, Jeremy Sochan. Carter Bryant is going to be a hell of a lot better than you are, you know. And they traded for De'Aaron Fox, you know, which Brian deserves credit for that.
They got De'Aaron Fox for a bag of beans, so that's definitely a feather in Brian's cap.
You're going to have misses, man. Pop had misses. Pop wanted Tony Parker
Everybody.
gone so we could go
Bill
bring
Belichick.
Jason Kidd in here. Sure.
Yeah, Bill Belichick, everybody misses. You're right.
Absolutely. And he also took Carter Bryant, 12? That in 4
Great
years,
pick.
we may look back and say he should have been top 5 pick. And so credit the Spurs for that.
Fair.
Too. It just did not work out for Sochan. It became a numbers game. It's unfortunate. I think he's got a career in the league if he gets to the right organization. That's huge, whoever he signs with now going forth. And I'm happy for the guy. I'm happy that he's going to get a chance to go start somewhere else, and the Spurs can stop worrying about it and move on without him. But I don't think if there's any animosity, we'll never know, like you said. All right, it's in the building. Jump in here into the super chat if you'd like to do so. We have a guest on the show right now with us. Want to spend 10 minutes or so with. This is a local dude, did good.
San Antonio legend.
Let's see, we get into this. I wonder if he tells people from other cities.
San Antonio.
So, Malcom Brown, how you doing, my man? Welcome in here.
I'm solid. Good. You talking about legend, man. Good intro for me. I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey.
Well, we kissed your butt, so now we're going to come out with fastball questions after that. He'll loosen you up. So when you're out of town, you tell people, you tell people I don't want to put you, to hell with it. We're putting him on the spot. Do you tell people I'm from Cibolo, Texas? Or do you tell people I'm from San Antonio, Texas? There's no wrong answer. It's okay.
No, there is a wrong answer.
No, there's
there's a
I like to show Cibolo some love. Then I'll give him to San Antonio after. I'll be like, hey, it's in San Antonio. When I'm out of town, you know what I'm saying?
It's easier.
It's a little easier to say San Antonio sometimes and give them the essay explanation after I let them know Cibolo.
Right. Well, look, it's good to meet you through the computer screen, man. But obviously, everyone's aware of Malcolm's career. He goes to UT, has a great career at Texas, winds up in the league, plays for the Rams. He's with the Dolphins for a short time, and she reached out to me the other day about this golf tournament. So let's get that. Let's talk about that for a minute. Then we want to chop it up and see how you've been doing the last couple of years. So Malcolm's putting on a golf tournament. First of all, tell us about the golf tournament and why you decided to do one.
Yeah, man. So golf tournament, it's for my nonprofit organization, man, the Malcom Brown Foundation. Man, just some context around it, man. Started it way back in 2017. I was still playing at the time. At the time, I was just like, hey, man, let's just do some football camps, get back to the city and different type of ways, make some donations here and there, helping out some underprivileged youth. And, just over time and on the back end of my career, just started thinking about, what more can we do? The camps are cool. I'm loving them. We scaled them to, man, like over 500 kids, man, are out there having an amazing time. And so just over time, just thinking about, what can we do more? So we, in a nutshell, kind of rebranded the foundation and really started diving into a lot of the mental well-being as well of our youth. And so we had the physical part down, and we have a bunch of resources and connections on that side. And so now with this golf tournament, man, we wanted to do a little something different. We're going to be benefiting the San Antonio Food Bank Summer Meals for Kids program. They grow their own food, in-house. They've partnered with restaurants before. I think I saw for the first time last year to, just get local ingredients and kids that don't have, food after school during those summer months, man, to be able to give back to them. So we're doing the golf tournament, man, our very first one. Shout out to Miss Missy Delgado, who reached out to you, Mike. Yep. She's putting it together for us. And I think you can see the sponsorship levels on the screen. And yeah, man, we trying to get it in. So anybody that wants to sponsor, support in any type of way, you can do individual players as well and sign up. And so yeah, man, Mike, Rudy, y'all might have to come out so I can see y'all swing, man.
Rudy, so what are you doing March 17th?
Going to Malcolm's tournament now. To me, it's you can't. I'm not very good, MB, but I love it. And
he plays all the time, Malcolm.
But the thing is, with golf, man, it's the fastest growing sport, second fastest growing sport on YouTube, where our show does its best.
Wow, yeah.
And they've had a breakthrough with youth in golf. So I think to me, it's a perfect time for you to be coming into this space. And it's also, golf tournaments are always a great way to raise money for anything. I've done, tournaments for lupus. My mother's has lupus, so I've done those. So I think it's a great thing. We love to come out, man, hang out and, give back to your nonprofit. I think it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, we're in for sure. So you say you're not very good, but how often do you play these days? If at
twice
all?
a month. maybe twice a month.
Not you, him.
If I'm
Not
lucky.
you. I know
Malcolm, does Malcolm
you,
play?
our guest. How often do you play?
Man, I'm a beginner. I may make an excuse to take care of the event while I'm out
Oh,
there.
oh yeah,
I
got to handle business.
Hey, just get the cart. Just get the cart and take pictures. Get the cart, Malcolm. Go take pictures. Get your content. Yeah. Just get your content.
I can't expose my swing just yet, man. I'm a beginner.
How old are you now? 28, 9?
Oh man, I'm 32, man.
30. God,
32.
You're still a baby, bro. Yeah, when you're 48, you're gonna look back and be like, I wish I was 32. You still look good, man. You're keeping yourself in shape, I see.
Yeah, man. Got to keep moving. Move it or lose it is what they say. So yeah, man, for sure.
All right. So
let's think about them horns this year.
Oh, you're going all the way that back. Let's go and talk Rams, but we can talk Texas.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited. You know, the perspective I had of last year, especially in the beginning, was probably a bit different. So to me, literally from the very first game, playing Ohio State, we go to their house, national champs. We're out there, you know, obviously everybody has the first game jitters. We have, I think, 3 or 4 new offensive linemen, brand new QB. You know, Arch is great, and I'm sure he's shown a lot of things. But to actually play in the game, you know, there's an adjustment period. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to go out in Ohio State and you know, obviously took the L, but the way, you know, I thought it was a close game for me, and I was like,
it was
from that point, you know, again, I have a different perspective, but from that point, I was a bit excited from a loss, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the season.
You like, okay, we're just going to throw these out. So obviously Arch was like the massive talking point. And of course, he was a kid. Even his grandpa was even like, the kid ain't pissed to drop. You ought to make it in the Heisman Trophy winner already.
Yeah.
But by the end of the season, so now I think we can go ahead and hype him a little more. We probably were way ahead, and that was not fair to him because he's so famous because of his dang name. If his name was Taylor or Smith or Brown, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but because of that family. So now that he's gone through that, this year I expect him to be like, you know, Heisman candidate, all that kind of thing.
Right? Yeah. He looked a lot more comfortable towards the end of the year. I try to watch as much as I can, but just from the games that I saw, and as the season went on, he looked a lot more comfortable, and obviously the A&M game was amazing, and so I think it'll carry on. I think, you know, I hear so many great things about Sark and what he brings to the table behind the scenes, and he's gotten these guys going. So I'm more than excited for another.
All right, I think I can predict what Rudy's about to get into.
No, I always ask everybody this.
How much money do you think you could have made had that been a thing?
I wanted the same thing.
MB, I know you look back like, say, bro,
man,
everything I got, they slid it to me in my blazer at the dinners. I had to hide.
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
I'm kidding. Yo, what do you think about it though, man? Just the whole thing in the like portal, NIL. I'm sure you walked so these guys could run. So I'm sure you happy for them. But what do you think about it?
Yeah, man, I think it's crazy. And so even full disclaimer with me, like I'm talking like it's like an old man or something. I'm really not, but like
you're not.
When it comes to the NIL, the transfer portal, all the more, like I can't even halfway keep up sometimes. Like it's really crazy. And so just to even try to keep up, like in the moment of life I'm in, you know, just transitioning, I'm like, yo, I can't even put the pieces together. But I think, you know, as far as NIL though, like, you know, it's for me at the end of the day, I just would love to see, and I'm seeing it a little bit more, as more advisors that have dealt, you know, with high level money and NFL contracts, like those guys starting to seek their way into college, and some really decent and you know, good advisors that these kids can lean on, because, you know, I've heard stories already, you know, with guys getting this and how they walking around in the cars and all, you know, you hear that type of stuff. But again, like you're 18, 19, like, come on, like, and
I'm gonna mess up. Malcolm, I couldn't have got $1 million at 18. Yeah, no way. No way.
It is what it is. So I'm just, you know, praying and hoping that, you know, there's some advisors out here that have some genuine hearts, man, that can really help some of these families. And I've met some before too, and I just want more of those guys out there. But it's crazy. For me, man, I would have tried to hit somebody over the head for sure.
Hey,
for
man.
sure.
Hey, for
You
sure.
would have. UT is different.
Kids get criticized for transferring, but hell, if someone's offering me $2, $3, $4 million,
Crazy.
I'm starting my young manhood off with a nice chunk of money to figure out what I want to do with my life. Now, the other side is like you were saying, you worry about kids handling money. Hopefully they got the right people that help them and not the wrong folks.
No.
But man, it's like what I worry about. I would like to see, I want to ask both of you this. I'm not saying we should no, that's it. These kids can't be no more transfers. At least make maybe a 1-year contract, or just you got to play an X amount of games. You got to be here at least 8 months or something like that. And it's not their fault. It's just the system. These grown-ups are the ones paying the money. But it's like you saw the U and their run to the Natty this year. All these old guys from the U are all on the sideline. Michael Irvin's going ape shit. Everybody's going crazy. It was great. It's awesome, the U and all the guys they put into the league. But I worry about I don't even care if y'all. I don't even know if y'all care about this, but we're gonna lose the loyalty. I know you love UT football.
It's gone.
Yeah.
But that kid the white kid that played wide receiver, his name escapes me. Then he goes to Oklahoma because they offer him money. So now you played for UT and Oklahoma. You don't get to root for anybody when you leave. And that's kind of a negative outcome of all this.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, man. It's the loyalty in the game, the passion that came with it, before this started, it's changed. I mean, it's really no going back. I agree with you. There needs to be some type of parameters around it. Something that needs to happen.
Something.
Yeah, you just can't open floodgates like that and just expect. You know what I'm saying? So
and they did. Yeah. And now you're seeing guys that are not even half of Malcolm Brown's talent making 10 times the money that you have in it. And that's something about that's not right. The grown folks have failed the players, in my opinion. And that's somehow we got to regulate ourselves.
Yeah, it's the system. They got to have some internal conversation and put something around that for sure.
For sure.
Man, with that tournament, man, you got a committee, right? Because you're just supposed to be there to have a good time. You got some UT buddies coming down. What I'm March 17th.
Yeah. I'm working on a couple guys right now, man. I've been so into trying to make sure the event was straight, but I reached out. I was talking to my guy Todd the other what was that, about 3 or 4 days ago. He was like, yeah, man, I see you got the golf tournament. So I told him I'll take care of him if he come down, man. So there's gonna be a couple guys gonna pop out. I can't reveal everything.
Todd Gurley?
No, I don't.
What Todd?
Yeah, Gurley. Yeah.
Todd Gurley. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He was like, man, I might have to make a trip down here. So
okay,
no, don't tell us
like that. Yeah, it's been a few like that. I'm gonna try to work on some more. Not everything solidified, so I don't want to get people too hyped up.
Well, you pro athletes, y'all are not always reliable.
Hey, that's a true thing. It
is true. It's true.
Hey, you know what you do, MB? You say, hey, I know you can't make it, man, but my foundation sure could use a little boost. Hey, just send, because at the end of the day, we trying to feed, and we're laughing, but we're trying to feed kids. So
we know Todd's got money because he was one of the last running backs to get crazy money. We know he's got money. We know he can afford the tournament.
No doubt, man. I'm
so March 17th, Olympia Hills.
Yes.
Hills.
Okay. And we'll promote the hell out of it starting today.
Yeah,
we will. And every day until the tournament.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'll stay in touch with Mitzi and see how it's going. That way we don't when things get when the flyer starts getting full, when people start, I'll check off the boxes and make sure we're promoting the right things. So
no doubt, because we got a couple boxes checked already.
All right, young man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you, MB. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man. Much love to you guys.
Hey, good luck. All right. I guess we're going to see you on March 17th. Cool. There's Malcolm Brown. How about that? That's pretty cool.
Look,
I'm in. Let's get together and see if we can. Let's see if we can get a team going. Maybe we'll get him in the building.
In the building team.
I bet Orlando Kell would do it if I'm gonna put him on the spot right now.
If you tell Orlando Kell it's Malcolm Brown's tournament, he's in.
He might buy 5 teams. He may do that. All right.
You know what? Let's discuss.
All right, let's discuss.
As Mike would say, let's discuss.
Speaking of okay, let's get violent. It's time for people I want to punch on this Wednesday edition of In the Building here on Love You Hard TV. We see y'all. We see the people.
It's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
We'll get to it in a minute, but first we got to get violent. Who are you punching today and why?
I don't know, man. I guess just the NBA in general, man. You know, we played OKC a couple weeks ago. They had played Orlando the night before. They come to my city, sit all of their stars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last night, and I'm not trying to feel bad for LA. Not everybody in LA is rich. I know those first 5 rows probably are, but not everybody's rich. Wemby's coming to town, and LeBron load managed. I'm cool with it. Luka, I'll listen. Get the fuck out of here with resting Austin Reeves. Dude. Don't give me that fuck shit. Don't give me that Austin Reeves. He's a calf. He ain't like some of these guys like have had no long playoff run. Like, where are we at, man? Again, this has been a thing for years, so it's like beating a dead horse, so I apologize, but this is still like Wemby's in town. Like, again, and I sent y'all this in the text.
Yeah.
I'm no pro athlete, not even close, but there's certain guys that come to town, I'm playing. I better be in the hospital or in a stretcher. If Wemby comes to town, I'm playing. Like Vernon Maxwell said, hey, man, I would do coke and drink every night. Every night. But when MJ was coming to town, I was in bed by 10.
Yeah.
There's certain guys when they come to town, it's supposed to be this might be the face of the league. This is something we've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
And you cool with being in civvies and laughing and giggling it up on the sideline? Punch load management, I guess, man. This shit is old. This shit is so old and so tired. And who was it the other night that rested everybody on the national televised game? I forget who it was. It was somebody big.
Thunder.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was the Thunder.
And the NBA's investigating them. They're getting ready to find the shit out of them.
Because they're all under 25. Again, when everybody said, well, Rudy, because I posted last night, OKC Lakers, I feel like y'all are smoke duckers. Well, Rudy, the Spurs started this. Yes. After they had been to the finals 4 times, after they've been on deep playoff runs for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like LeBron, matter of fact, if I was LeBron, I'd have it in my contract. I'm playing 50 games. I'm 41. I've been to 10 finals. LeBron is supposed to. Luka, okay, you know, he's had some injuries, whatever. Austin Reeves, Jalen Williams, Shai Gilgeous, Chet, for what? Them tickets cost too much, man. $300 million contracts.
The Lakers started a point guard last night who's on a 10-day contract. He was only signed to play this week's games. Wemby could have scored 150 had Mitch kept him out there the whole night. That was insane. Yes, I don't want to take away. It was amazing. He had 25 in the first quarter, but you cannot. That was their G League squad. Come on, man. I didn't even. Once I found that out, I didn't know. I wasn't sure I wanted Wemby to play when I found out the Lakers.
I watched the first half. After the first half, I was like, okay, I'm done with this shit. They don't care. I don't care. But LeBron comes to town. Curry comes to town. Yeah. There's a hit list. You come to town, you're gonna have to shoot me to not get me out there. But these guys aren't wired that way. And then the NBA wonders, like, oh man, y'all are always in the media talking shit about us, man. Like y'all don't know what it takes. No, man, y'all don't give a shit. Y'all making too much money. And that's a cool thing. I'm a capitalist, but no, man, punch them.
Yeah, total mockery of the load management rules. You know, what's the minimum to be eligible for 65. Award? 65 games?
65.
Okay, whatever. Teams are still tanking. You know, and
Jay Soul says the regular season doesn't matter anymore. Yet it didn't matter when MJ played either, Jay Soul. But guess what? You had to shoot him to not play 82. Don't tell me it doesn't. The regular season doesn't matter.
I'm cool with load management to an extent, but that was a forfeit last night.
That was a forfeit, Mike.
Yeah, and you shit on your fans. You know what the price is to go see a Lakers game?
Not everybody in LA is rich.
4 G's. All right, I want to punch, and here I am. I'm gonna get called an old man and lighten up Francis and all this kind of thing. I want to punch Seattle Seahawks linebacker Ernest Jones, who's a total stud, and I wished he played for the Cowboys. So today the Seahawks had their parade, and Ernest goes up and takes the mic. This is another edition of Mike Taylor bags on young dudes who can't speak in public without cussing in front of the kids. This is Ernest Brown from earlier today.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm probably the last person they should have gave the mic to. But we finna turn up, man. Shout out to these badass motherfuckers who play this game the right way. Not only do we have the best defense in the world, we got the best team in the world. And quite frankly, if you got anything to say about my quarterback, you got anything to say about my defense, you got anything to say about my O-line, and you got anything to say about the city of Seattle, I got 2 words for you. Fuck you.
And everybody goes crazy. No one, I think I'm the only guy bitching.
No one.
And Buki shocks me every night with the way his language, which is why I don't know if you've noticed, Bouquet, but I've been going to you less lately. I got shock value with you. Why can't guys under 25 speak for 30 seconds in public without saying fuck, shit, pussy, ass, motherfucker? I'm gonna get called an old man. Lighten up. These are just kids. He won the Super Bowl. He's excited. Blah blah blah. I get.
He was drunk.
Maybe, but not everybody. You don't have to go out there and say motherfuckers in front of 150,000 people, 50,000 of which are probably kids. Or am I being a big pizza? You tell me. Kids cannot speak today. These damn kids today, no one can speak. I remember when I was teaching, I'd have kids, they would apologize to me. I'm like, guys, you can't say the F word. I mean, I don't even ask you to talk much, but it's like, sir, mister, I'm sorry. I can't speak. I can't go 30 seconds when I'm talking without cursing. It's because they're learning how to read and write on fucking text as I cuss. They're learning how to read and write on TikTok. And the foul language is over the top by our youth today. Kids didn't do this 15, 20 years ago. They didn't curse in public, not like you hear today.
No, I mean, one,
motherfuckers. Jeez,
it was clearly, and then the F you at the end, clearly inebriated. He's gonna.
He's having a great time. He's won a
He's
title.
gonna want that back. He's gonna want that back.
I hope so. I hope that Bouquet, get in here right now. Where's Jose Bouquet? Let me summon this young man in here. Jose Bouquet is our 28-year-old producer.
You don't talk like that in public.
Bouquet.
You are an old man, Mike. It's okay.
I know I am, but there's something to be, and sometimes the old guys know what they're talking about. It's every time an old man bitches about stuff that used to be, not every time it's not wrong. But sometimes we got a point to make.
Yeah, but back then you guys used to say slurs though more frequently.
We did, but not in public. We knew we can control our language when we gave public speeches. No. Got called derogatory terms in public, not in the 1990s, maybe the 1890s, but not in the 1990s. Yes, there were racists. Don't turn this on my generation. We can speak in public without cursing.
I don't know.
Dude, I grew up with Tupac, NWA, Biggie Smalls, but I can turn the cussing off when I'm being asked to talk to people. It just it makes you look
drunk at the Super Bowl party.
Makes you look like you can't string sentences together without gratuitously cursing.
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that.
Of course,
and I don't think cursing has to do anything with how smart or dumb you are, personally.
Okay,
but fair.
All right, but do you agree or disagree that there's a level of respect, even if you don't agree or necessarily understand with it? There's a public respect expectation for you not to say motherfucker on a live microphone in front of 150,000 people.
In like a political rally, sure, but not a Super Bowl party.
All right, so
you saying because it was a Super Bowl celebration, it was okay? Is that your take?
I mean, Tom Brady was stumbling around drunk. The best quarterback we've ever seen stumbling around drunk at his Super Bowl party. It's just what it is.
What, the Tampa one?
Yeah.
The Tampa one.
Yeah, right? But that was him on a boat with his boys, and paparazzi filmed him stumbling. He didn't stumble at the parade. He was clear. He didn't say motherfucker. Vince Wilfork didn't say motherfucker. Randy Moss didn't say motherfucker into the microphone when he was asked to speak in public. There's a respect level. It's uncouth. It's unbecoming, and it's something that I hope that you people, you young folks, will learn to grow out of at some point. We're going to have whoever the president of the United States is in 25 years from Bouquet's generation. What are you going to wear? You're going to wear Crocs and checkerboard pajamas in the White House and just gratuitously say motherfuck every time you have a press conference?
I might take. I might take pajamas over some of the stuff I see on Truth Social.
Okay. Well, and Trump will be long dead by the time there's a president come out of his generation. That's a one-off.
I know.
Even if a Republican wins the next presidency, I don't think it's going to continue on the Trumpian way of doing business.
Right.
I hate it. I think it's unbecoming. I think it shows a lack of respect. And hell, he admitted it right off the top. I'm probably not the guy they should be giving a mic to. Okay, if you know that, then can you not control yourself for 20 seconds? That was a 18-second soundbite I played. Come on, man. God. All right, it is in. Oh, JT's in here. 2010 Taylor would like a word with 2026 Taylor about this take. Oh, dude, I didn't say MF in public when I was on a microphone. You didn't come to my barbecue, and I didn't. When I addressed these families and all these kids out there that are at my barbecue, I didn't drop F-bombs on the mic and that. And I was on FM radio or AM radio. I couldn't. F-bombs. Yeah, we couldn't. But when I spoke in public, I've spoken in public a lot. Have I said damn in public? Probably. Hell? Probably. Sure. Probably. I've done a lot of speeches in my career. And y'all know me. I curse like a sailor. I've had to make myself turn it down in the last year on our show. Because I think what happened was, we jump over to YouTube, and Rudy and I were so used to having to watch ourselves on radio. I was a sailor for the first year of this show, and I think I've gotten better lately because there's a respect level that I believe needs to be shown. Even if I'm not offended, but I've got, what if my 9-year-old daughter is on my shoulders and we're at the Seahawks parade and she's got her Seahawks hat on and she's excited about the Super Bowl, and Ernest comes over there and mom is mad at mother. And by the way, also, no one hating on y'all. They talk about my offensive line, talking about no, you got the best freaking defense in the league. I love these kids that pretend like there's a lot of shit talked about them. There ain't no one's been talking shit about the Seahawks. Everybody picked you to win the game. Everybody, with except for Jose Bouquet, who's got to wash my clothes now.
Well, yeah, no, me too. I'll say about this.
By the way, it's crazy that I have to wash both of your clothes and I have double laundry. And then if you guys would have won, it's just one set of laundry. That just makes no sense.
Well, we would have had to share it. It would have made us look like a married gay couple. So it would have been.
We just declared picking scores for no reason. That makes no sense.
Yes, if you can gratuitously cuss in front of children, I can bend the rules to make it in my favor on these bets.
I just make sure but I cuss around my kids, but everybody don't raise their kids like that. Everybody don't let their kids watch the things that I let mine do. I want mine to be a little worldly because the world is a messed up place. But if I'm around other people's kids, if they're not cussing, I ain't cussing. So I see where Mike's coming from with this kid that got on the mic. So if that makes me sound old, it's old. I'm not trying to sound old. I'm just trying to be respectful of other people's how they raise their kids. That's all.
So you just cuss free will in front of the little one?
Not a lot, not like just for no reason, but yeah, my kids hear me cuss all the time, but not cuss in front of other people's kids.
Mine have heard me curse,
Curse in front of my kids.
But I don't do it as like all the time, as often.
No, me neither.
But it's not even about cussing in front of your kids at home. It's about, like you said earlier, family business. I hope that my twins or my two oldest kids, if they ever gave a public speech, wouldn't just say motherfuck and
no,
just rando like that. I would be like, I would cringe some. I would cringe.
I'm gonna go take the mic from her.
Yeah, I think we're forgetting the setting. We're forgetting the setting of all this after winning.
I think that's fair too.
Charity. He's not at a charity, a public charity. It's the Super Bowl. It's winning the Super Bowl parade.
Hey, look, Bookie's like, they should have been in school anyway.
You're right about that. But you don't
where's
have
the self-control, Bookie?
There's got to be some adult self-control.
It went away with the alcohol.
Okay.
Now, you know what, Bookie? I don't think any parent is going to write an email to the Seahawks. So I see where you're coming from.
But I'm going to bitch about it on my highly viewed podcast.
Bingo. I wouldn't have dropped the MFer.
That's my point.
I wouldn't have said F you either. But hey, do your thing, Jones. You got a ring.
All right. We had yet another client this week reach out to Mr. Kell, and he thanked us the other night, Slackers, and that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so he called Orlando. They got the processes going. And while he gets through all the personal stuff, Orlando can handle the business side, because God knows that when you're going through a divorce, the last thing you want to think about is money and X's and O's on a freaking divorce decree. That's where Orlando comes in. And he took another member of our show this week under his wing, and he'll take care of all the paperwork for him. It's 210-775-4995. Or you can email Orlando directly, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. So my two oldest kids, they curse around me. My oldest never does. I don't think I've ever heard my oldest drop an F-bomb. And I know she cusses like a sailor. But she just, I don't know what it is. She just doesn't want to cuss around dad. I've never told her not to. My 24-year-old, she cusses a little more often around. But that's just us at the house talking shit, hanging out, playing video games. But if I saw my daughter give a speech at like in a public setting and she's just dropping F-bombs, I would not love it. And I would tell her, you grown lady, you can do what you want, but I think that you are coming off as, I think there's going to be less respect for you by the people listening to your speech because of the cuss word. That's what I would tell my grown daughter. I would tell her that. She ain't got to agree with me because she's grown, but that's what I would tell her.
Yeah. No, I don't. My 29-year-old, I don't think I know she cusses, but she don't cuss around me.
Yeah. You don't cuss in public, or maybe in front of your dad who's got the scary voice.
She don't cuss in front of me, but she can do what she wants.
Greg's in the building. What's up, Greg? Sorry I missed the show on Monday. I was in Vegas. Hit $1,000, so here's $10. Okay, Greg.
He sent us a picture, right? Didn't he have on the Love You Hard shirt up there?
If I saw it, I missed it. I don't remember.
Okay,
very good. Okay. Well, thank you, Greg. It would have been cool.
Congrats on the grand.
Yeah, we get it. Thank you, man. Yeah, nice work. Aaron Canooper's in the building. Howdy, fellas. Great 500th show. YouTube, some reason, was C-blocking my super chats, but making up for donations. Oh, $19.99. Thank you, man. We did get some money come in during that 500th show.
I couldn't really see the screen that well.
Yeah, our setup, by the way, was beautiful. Bouquet did a great job with the setup.
Bouquet did his thing Monday night.
Yeah, that was excellent work. You've raised the standard. So that's what I expect now every time we have a remote.
And he didn't talk about pollution in front of guests.
Of his butt? Yeah, I know.
I don't stop during those live show. I know better.
You mean know better. First of all, you're a grown man, but I appreciate you behaving. You can talk, Buki. You're not a Muslim.
Yeah, I don't want that to be your two choices. Well, either I talk and curse and I'm super offensive and talk about pussies and assholes and balls and cum, or I just lay out.
I know what the people are there for. I know what the people are there for. They're here to see my polluted pussy,
see,
I can't.
Are we never going to have any common ground? Let's not be the Palestinians here and the Israelis. I know that you can talk, and you and I talk every day. I know you don't always constantly fire off vulgarity. I know you don't, because you and I talk every day. I know you don't. See if we can meet in the middle.
We'll see.
Polluted poo nanny. God almighty. I'd even be happier if you just said poo nanny. It's just shocking. And his timing is
a disgusting word. That is a disgusting word.
Oh, poo nanny's disgusting. Okay. Hood Rich is in the building. Donated $4.42.
What's the meaning behind 442?
Yeah, his handle is HoodRich42. Here's to support me in the building, the movement. Thank you, man. You can call yourself whatever the hell you want coming in here with that money, but yeah, I would like to know.
When I think of Hood Rich, I think of drug dealers.
Whatever. He donated money.
Thank you for the $4.
I'm happy. Oh, Greg came back in with another $5. He's spending that $1,000. Malcolm Brown in the building. Thank you, man. It was good to have Malcolm on.
Malcolm looks great, by the way.
Oh, he looks great. Handsome kid, too. Looks good in the glasses. Looks good.
Yeah.
And it's March 17. I'm going to put that flyer out on all my social when we get done here tonight, which, by the way, we're doing a members only. So if you're not a member, we're going to have one coming up here in just a little while. All right, show brought to you in part by Slackers, the official sports bar. There are 5 locations scattered all over the greater San Antonio area. Need to get back out there as soon as we can for maybe a little watch party, a little March Madness or something. You looking for a place to just have a happy hour, tie one on?
Yeah.
How about a little slacker? Sports Drinks and Games got 5 locations all over the city of San Antonio. Could not do it without our partners, including the official sports bar of our show. It is in the building. All right, we have celebrity death today. So, admittedly, I did not. Did y'all ever watch Dawson's Creek? Bouquet, you seem like a Dawson's Creek viewer.
So,
no.
My wife was all beat up about this. She was like, I had the hugest crush on him. I can't believe
Nina.
it.
Nina's
she sad. Loved shit. I'm finding out because this is like the 5th one. I don't know if it's just because that's all that was on TV, but my wife wanted to play in the snow when she was younger. She bought on her like 5th white dude. I'm like, is this something I need to know? Like you thinking about some things? Do I need to, do I need to worry? This is about the 5th white dude. She was like, oh my God, he was so hot. I had a big crush on him. I can't believe he died. Fuck cancer. I'm like, okay. All right.
Well, he is dead, Rudy. You can't be threatened by a dead man. So Rudy's wife's celebrity crush, one of Nina's too, the great
Nina too? Okay.
Oh yeah. I got a big sad face emoji today when she found this out. And he's been sick for a hot minute, unfortunately, and look bad. James Vanderbeek died in Austin, where he's been living for years today.
That's a weird.
What's that? Yeah, I guess that's Dutch.
Those are mostly Netherlands-like soccer names.
Yeah, the Vanderbeeks. Yeah, that sounds Dutch-y. This is TMZ, the most credible news source in America. Rep for the Travis County Medical Examiner did confirm it. Family posted too under his Instagram page. His wife, Kimberly, posted shortly after he passed this morning, wrote that her husband, quote, met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. He revealed that he had stage 3 colorectal cancer, colon cancer, in late 2024. And according to TMZ, Vanderbeek tried to do some good to help others who were facing similar battles just weeks after revealing his diagnosis. Starring in a 2-hour special of The Real Full Monty in December 2024 to raise awareness for prostate, testicular, and colon cancer testing and research. So very, very, it totally sucks. By the way, your wife she went to get in line. There's about 50 million other girls in there about her age that would agree with you that Vanderbeek is on the Karolinko list, as I used to call that list.
Was he Varsity Blues too?
I want to say
yes.
Okay. All right. So,
now, let me ask you this, Mike.
48 years old, man.
Yeah, you're more versed than this and me.
Mm-hmm.
But is it colon or prostate that you catch early, they can get it? I thought it was both. So it's prostate. So colon, that's one of those ones that's tricky.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so so I see that and it sucks. And I see the guy's age, 48.
That's my age.
Dude, I'm 51. And he looked 70 this last year in pictures that I saw. And once again, so I want to get a late punch to myself. I'm about to make good. I'm about to make good on this. I have not gotten a colonoscopy yet, and that's dumb. That's it. The reason why it's because I'm dumb. And after seeing that today, I'm about to make. I'm writing it down because when I write shit down, I tend to get to it. Colonoscopy. I hear it's not as bad as it sounds because it sounds scary to a guy.
Well, you know what, Mike? At this point, I'll take it to catch it early. So whatever it is, I got to grow up. I got to grow up. I'm 48 years old. Like that, the doctor doing whatever he has to do is much better than finding out you're at stage 4 because you didn't want to go.
Right. That's stupid. So I'm getting me one. Thank you for Sergio wrote it down in the chat just to make sure that it's written down. Yes, colonoscopy. That's what I got to go get. I think you just have to you drink this stuff the day before and
you got to fast.
Raging diarrhea and
3 pounds.
Can't eat for a whole day. It's not fun. But it's going to be not fun having colon cancer either. So I'd rather have a doctor dig all up in my ass to save my life than my ass wind up with colon cancer. So that really, really sucks. All right, what else today?
Pour some out for him, man.
Pour some out for him. Have we checked on the condition of this girl that ate all those chicken wings? We have a new chicken wing champion.
Did you get that picture, Buki?
And it is a female, apparently.
But Mike,
that like something blew up on her.
Bro, this is gluttony at its fine. Mike, if I order a 10-piece, and again, I'm a big dude. I'm addicted to processed food. Once I get to about 7, I'm like, babe, I think I'm going to take the rest of this. How do you condition yourself to eat 200 wings in 20 minutes? How is that even humanly possible? Now, I know they hoard themselves leading up to it so you can expand your stomach. But 200 wings in 20 minutes. Shout out to Miley Schuler, but damn, girl,
she's
little.
They all are. All the best are always real thin. They probably don't eat for 3 days. Stomach's completely empty when they go to these contests, and they just gorge and eat it up, and then probably don't eat again for like 2 more days.
What's her bathroom like for the day after?
Oh my God! And those are buffalo wings. That's spicy.
Look at her. Look at her face, dude. She looks like a clown.
189 wings to win the Las Vegas first ever Wing Bowl. God. Well, good on her, you know. Good Lord. She's also she set a record for burger eating too. This girl's she's like,
oh, she did? Okay.
This ain't just like she ain't some fly by night. She's the new hotness in the competitive eating world.
The new hotness. Ain't shit hot about her. I don't
She's
want
the new talent.
200 wings.
She's the new Caitlin Clark of high-end eating and gorging. God, what's up, Rib? Rib just donated $20. Says I get a colonoscopy once every 3 years. It runs in my family. Whoa, that's not bueno. I'm getting one. It's going to happen. I'm making an appointment in the morning. I'm just going to. I just put it in my calendar to do it. It's in my calendar. I have to do it.
No, but that's what we got to do at our age. If we don't put it in our phones, we're gonna forget.
Well, I know, sure. And of course, I'm making sure that I follow up and
holding yourself accountable. Yeah.
Yes. What's up, Brian Half Mexican Whitener? He's in here. Just gifted 5 Love You Hard TV memberships. It's 5 people now that can watch our members only show coming up here in a little bit. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, it's time for a little What You Watching Wednesday on In the Building.
Are you watching Wednesday? No. What are you watching Wednesday? No. What are you watching? No. What are you watching Wednesday?
All right, today, What You Watching Wednesday, WIWW, brought to us by the official liquor store, or I should say liquor stores up in the building, all 7 Texas Cheer Liquors. What are you fellas watching this fine week?
Last night, I watched The Housemaid with the breastises of Sydney Sweeney.
Oh,
my wife gave me permission to say that because my wife loves her boobs.
I want to talk about your wife here in a little while before we get off. Maybe in the members, but I wanted to bring up your wife today.
Yeah, she loved Sydney Sweeney's boobies. She loved it. We started watching Euphoria a couple years ago. She was like, "Oh my God, her tits are great." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't notice." Watched The Housemaid. Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like the typical housemaid moves in, sleeps with the husband. It had some twist in there. It had some good twist. It's gonna be another one I add to the list of get to it when you get to it. Definitely worth watching.
Okay.
No rush. The Housemaid.
Who's the actress?
There was the other chick from Mamma Mia. She was the Mamma Mia girl, the blonde kind of. What is her name? She was in Mamma Mia. What was her name? Mamma Mia actress. Mamma Mia. Jose's texted me.
Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried?
Yes.
Yeah. I recognize her face. Yeah. She's been around. Okay. I'm interested if my lady is. I don't see me watching it on my own.
No.
While filing my nails and having a martini. But if Nina's down, I'm absolutely down to watch it. Bouquet, are y'all watching anything new this week that you'd like to bring to the table?
No, I did watch The Handmaid though. It was all right. The
Housemaid or The Handmaid?
No, The Housemaid. Whatever.
Housemaid.
Oh, you watched it, Buki?
Yeah. It's popular amongst the women because it's also a book as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's good.
What are you watching?
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine. Yeah, it's like I said, the women are very into it. Sydney Sweeney is very attractive. The guy also is very hot, and so is the other girl.
The guy was super hot. I was like, damn. And I'm sitting there stuffing my face with Smart Pop, and he comes out, and I'm like, put this shit up, man. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I better switch to Skinny Pop.
He was a smoke show. He was the hottest person in the movie.
The husband?
Yeah, he was a smoke show.
We can call it like it is.
I love the Hispanics.
Are they?
He was a tall white boy with beautiful eyes.
Man. Oh, okay.
Ripped to shreds.
False
it's
start.
fucking not fair. It's like, come on.
What's the dude's name? Had you seen him before?
No, I've never seen him before. That's why he's just one of those dudes. Let's pick the hottest white guy we can find type actor.
I want me some glory hole.
Okay.
He's in that movie that Justin Baldoni and what's her name fought in about. He's in that movie as well.
The Brandon
the chick
Sklenar. Brandon Sklenar.
Okay.
Sklenar.
This is you're talking about the
it all ends up.
Who's the chick who's married to I can't get all these Hollywood actors.
Blake Lively.
Yeah, Blake Lively, that's the name. So that dude that sued her is in the movie, or a guy that's in that movie?
He's in that movie. He's in that movie.
All right, very good.
Anyway, what you watching?
Well, I've got basketball fiends that I live with now. So we watch a lot of NBA, but probably here tonight, if we can mix it in, or certainly tomorrow, there's a documentary that I look forward to watching. So I'm lame tonight because I know this is a segment about what we're watching.
But sometimes we're not watching anything.
I just didn't get a chance to get to it yet. So there's a new documentary featuring my man Eddie Vedder that just dropped on Netflix on Monday.
Of course.
So Ed and his wife are huge supporters trying to raise money for a horrific skin disease that afflicts kids. It's got this real long name. It's called EB for short. And Ed's been raising money for EB funds to help find a cure for a long time. They've raised a pretty good amount. He's done benefit concerts in the past for it. He's actually released songs that dedicated all the money raised, to research and this kind of thing. So they decided to just do a full-blown documentary. Okay. Some of it's probably there's scenes from a concert that he did in Seattle. I think it was in Seattle. But a lot of it is about the kids in the documentary. It's look, I'll probably never meet Eddie Vedder. Who knows what kind of a guy he is, but it is pretty cool when guys that you've been following since you were 17 years old appear to be pretty damn good dudes, So I'm pretty proud that my guy, and he's kind of one of these pop guys where he donates a lot of things of time to charities you don't even know about. But this is one of those times where they want awareness. So he went out of his comfort zone to allow cameras in to do a documentary of him so they can help raise money. Because I think some good friends of theirs had kids, had the disease, and that's how they found out about it, and it touched their hearts. And the Vedders have been raising money for this for years, and it's called Matter of Time. That's the name of the documentary. So I'm definitely going to watch that either tonight or tomorrow night before the weekend. So that's what I'm watching. All right. And if you're getting ready to settle in for the night and do a little TV watching and you're dry, you can go get some of these February specials at any of the 7 area Texas Cheer liquor stores.
Yeah, Bontetta Ranch, Confetti Sweet, and Ice 44, and they are still hiring. Send your resumes. I had a couple guys reach out. I don't know how that went. Texas Cheer Liquor at gmail.com. All 7 stores are hiring. So, there's got to be one close to you if you're looking for a little part-time money. Can't think of a better place.
All right. Very good. What's up, Aaron Canoper? Back in the building. $5. Thank you, man. Mike, the colonoscopy will be the best 15-minute sleep you will ever get. Profol is the bomb. Skip the cleansing drink. Ask for the pills. Okay.
They got pills now.
As long as they do the same thing. Is that what? So yeah, I don't want to take nasty drink. Give me the pills for sure.
Propofol, was that Prince or MJ or Michael Jackson?
Don't ask me. I have no idea. I guess it makes you go potty though.
Michael Jackson was Propofol. I think Prince was fentanyl.
Oh, the Propofol is the sleep drug. Oh yeah, I know. It's kind of like having surgery. You won't know shit. They could kill you. You know, they can put all kinds of things up in your butt when you're so asleep. You'll never know. But it's time. You know, seeing that guy die today, and I'm already over the age that you're supposed to start getting these late 40s, early 50s, and I'm 51.
I'm late. I'm late.
And maybe we'll have Bouquet come in and film the whole thing. Would y'all like to see that? Hey, we're trying to go viral on this show, right?
Hey, you know what?
The least bit curious to see up inside your own butthole.
I would. You know what? You know me, Mike. I'm shy on bits.
Yes.
But to raise awareness, I do it.
What do we got?
I would not. Let's just let you do it.
I'll do it.
I can go the rest of my days without seeing up inside my own butt. If we ain't just talking about right in there, I'm talking about this. This is like, you know.
Oh, they get up in there.
This is 6 inches.
Big old long black one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, dumb question. Are you sore after this? Do you feel like you've been violated by Shaquille O'Neal?
Talk to me, Aaron.
I need to read all in this. Is there soreness down there in that disgusting region that I don't want to talk about much longer after this?
Because Andy Dufresne couldn't walk for a few days.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same. You're not getting a 6-inch penis stuck in there. It's a little probe thing.
You're not getting a meat missile?
No, you're not getting a meat missile. I think it's very uninvasive. It's something small. I mean, shit, it's probably just a little tiny probe. You could probably be awake for it, honestly, but no one is.
Everybody says no soreness.
Okay. All right. You feel nothing, according to dudes in here on the chat. Not sore at all. Okay.
Well, these dudes have all had stuff on their butts. That's why they didn't.
Okay.
I'm kidding, guys.
So that's a good ender. All right. So I want to talk about Rudy and Steph Curry's marriages in the members only segment tonight. Okay. If you're okay with that.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine. Yeah. Trust me.
Fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good with it. Yeah, it's going to be great. That and whatever else comes up. So what do y'all think? It's 6:08 for those that are watching live. Take a 10, take a 15. What are you thinking?
What time is it?
Works, 6:20 works.
I can go right now. Shit. I can just have you transition into it. It's up to y'all. You tell me. I'm good.
6:20.
Okay. 12. Right. Can you do that? Can you do it in 12 minutes, Bouquet?
Everything's already set.
All right. So do I need to log off and log back on or stay right here?
You got to go into the members link.
Okay. There's a whole different thing for that. All right. Become a member. Four Paws in the Grave Bookie trying to get his colonoscopy date moved up to now. Shit, Booty wants he may switch positions so he can give them.
See y'all members in a minute.
You can make funny jokes without cussing. Damn it. Oh, there's Julian, $9.99. Been a bad run with losing Brad Arnold. And now John Moxon, my dog's namesake. Vanderbeek actually decided to leave the cesspool that is Hollywood and come to Texas. Good on him. Yes, God rest Mr. Vanderbeek's soul. Thank you, Julian. All right, see y'all other members in 10 minutes. Love you. All right, bye.
We got to keep on doing. You can